Morning, everyone. This is the News Burst. It's Tuesday morning. Susie's back. Let me see. Wake up temperatures. They are hot already. Milwaukee is already at 77 degrees to start your day. They're at 74 in Waukesha. Heat advisory taking effect at noon today for much of southeast Wisconsin, running until 8 o'clock tonight. Hot, hot, hot heat indices coming around 100 degrees. That means like how hot it feels like with the humidity. It's not the heat, Susan, it's the humidity. That's what they say. Milwaukee's outbreak of violence continues as 5 more people were shot in the city in just the last 24 hours. In one case, it was 3 teenagers who were shot when someone opened fire on a Southside basketball court. That argument reportedly began over a cigarette. In a separate incident, a fight with a suspect landed a Milwaukee cop in the hospital. Officer Dwayne Monte was beaten, he says, as a suspect reached for his gun. 2 men were arrested. Monte is recovering this morning. Another possible co-sleeping death in Milwaukee. Investigators found a 2-month-old child dead in an adult bed on the north side. Mom is currently on probation for a child abuse conviction. Starting to get even more out of hand at the Wisconsin State Capitol as Capitol Police cracked down on habitual protesters at the State House. Police want a man charged with a felony after he resisted arrest during yesterday's daily sing-along. Protesters are violating a state law that says they need a permit if they want to have a protest in a large group. Just as we rev up for Harley-Davidson's 110th anniversary celebration, a biker is recovering this morning after a motorcycle crash in Oak Creek. Witnesses said the rider was speeding in a construction zone and slammed into a dump truck. Talking about the heat off top, the heat advisory prompting some pools and splash pads to reopen in Milwaukee County. And you know we laugh about the heat in the news coverage. It's summer, I know it's hot outside. Well, last time we had a heat advisory similar to this, several people died and many more ended up in the hospital suffering heat stroke and exhaustion symptoms. So it is certainly worth noting. Accused super drunk, the dean of students at MSOE, Patrick Coffey, is due back in court today. This is the guy whom police say was behind the wheel of a car seen driving on its rims with sparks flying out the wrong way on I-94. Deputies claim they found an open bottle of vodka in the guy's pants pocket, and it's Coffey's 3rd OWI arrest. Sports, Packers got to get the roster down to 75 today, so some dudes are going to get more bad news. Meanwhile, who is our kicker? Who will be our kicker? We cut Giorgio Tavecchio, but Mike McCarthy made a point of saying he's still in the mix for possibly getting the job. They're just begging Mason Crosby to step up.
It is 6:45, time now to spring you into your Tuesday morning.
Another shooting on the streets of Milwaukee, this time 3 teenagers sent to the hospital. Find out what police say led up to this latest round of violence.
Plus, the heat advisory in effect will be later today for much of southeast Wisconsin. Michelle Fiore is live with how local schools plan to handle things as kids head back to class.
And Scott Steele talks, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. But it is.